in hiring those key executives or partners early on and later stage, you mentioned needing to shed off something that you weren't great at, but how do you know it's the right time to hire a COO versus a CFO versus a CRO? And at what point in the business life cycle do you bring them in?
Well, one of the things I've done a lot of over the years is I spend a lot of time on LinkedIn. I spend more time recruiting than any other CEO I know, and I think everybody should spend more time doing that. Um, and I mentioned that in answer. I'll get to the answer. How do you know when the right time to do it is? When I hired Chris, I actually wasn't looking for. He's our chief operating officer. He's been here for since we launched our first product in 2014. He joined shortly after we launched our first product, and then he's been here. So coming up on, it's been over 6 years now, and he's always been our chief operating officer. But originally, I was looking for just a head of product. In fact, I found someone on LinkedIn I was excited about, and she lived in Philadelphia, and she said, "I'm not really, I'm not going to move to Phoenix. I'm not going to do that. But you should talk to the guy that I used to work for, and his name's Chris Chelney." And so she introduced me to him, and so uh, I met him. I met him through that relationship, and I think one thing that I've tried to do is be open-minded to sometimes people come along that are not exactly the role that you were looking for, but if you are a little bit flexible in how you think about your organizational design. So Chris was maybe a little more experienced than I was hoping to get. I had to reach a little farther financially to get him, but it just has proven to be a really great decision. So I'd say if you're out recruiting all the time and you get to know a lot of people, it gives you a lot more flexibility in trying to put the pieces together in the org chart, if that makes sense.